Good morning, welcome. I'm Olivia, and this is my SilverSneakers Flex Chair Yoga class. Let's begin against the back of the chair. One of these days, I'm going to do a pre-recording, and I'm going to learn how to attach it to this, but I haven't figured that out yet. Okay. Settle on in. Oh, it feels so good when I press my back into it. Yeah, it's a good idea. And just settle on in, close your eyes. And bring your focus, your attention just to your breath. You've arrived. That's half the battle anyhow. And you've given yourself permission to come and be present. So do it. And then let the corners of your mouth turn up a little smile. And then open your eyes. Soft, easy gaze. Let's move out to the edge of the seat. I prefer to see smiling faces when I open my eyes. All right, we've never been this old. Nobody's getting any younger. Let's make this class count. All right, so tall on the tip of your sit bones. And then let the crown of the head stretch to the ceiling. In order to do that, you kind of have to drop your chin a little bit because the crown of your head is back in the back. It's not the forehead, so just a little tuck in the chin. Yeah, tipping the head over, shine that light coming out of the crown of your head over to the side. Let's reach that hand up. Flex the hand, push it away. Ooh, feel lots of good tingles in there when you do that. And then let's go ahead and bring that arm across the body. And breathe. All right, we go to the other side. Tip that crown, or let that light beam shine up and over. And then press away, flex the hand. Oh. So you can get into a couple different spots there by moving the head a little bit. And then go ahead and bring it across. All right. Lovely. And then with your finger, look, take that chin right over your shoulder there. And if you use the hand there, then you can just let the muscles of the neck relax. That's when they'll lengthen the most. And then we'll go the other way, same thing. Just gently on the chin. And then back to the center. Lifting the chin, and then tuck the chin until you feel that lengthen in the back of the neck. Let the shoulders drop down as well. And again, lift in, and then lower. Drop the shoulders. Broaden the collarbones. One more time. And while you're here, look over to the right hip, and then the left hip. All right, we're good to go. Right? Release the hands back down, and let's roll the shoulders up and around. Ooh. There's a lot of crackling in there today for me. And one more time, and then let's switch directions, go back to front. A couple of times. One more time. All right, reach forward. Press the heel of the hand forward like you're holding the door up. Feel the shoulder blades go apart. And then come back. Pull the shoulders together. Squeeze the elbows inward. Inhale. Exhale. Slide them apart. This is really just upper body here, all right? So I'm not doing anything down here. It's all up top. One more time. And back. Okay, lengthen that arm to the ceiling. Now, reaching up. Reach a little bit higher so let the ribs get involved. And then release. Other side, same thing. Just lift it, keep the shoulder down, and then lift a little bit higher. Let's keep this up there. And now almost like you're climbing the ladder one rung at a time. When was the last time you did that? And again. 2 more. All right, swing the arms back. Come right into seated mountain pose. All right, nice and tall. Once again, put that little tuck in your chin so the crown of the head gets really long. We're resting top of the sit bones. Imagine you're standing on the ground, so put some weight in your feet there. Push them into the ground just a little bit. All right, we're going to go side to side. You can keep the arms down. You could take them here, side to side. We're reaching towards the ground. Once again, keep the sit bones on the chair. So it's just this motion right here. And again. My knees, my feet, my hips aren't moving at all. And again. All right, so now we're going to wash the wall, side to side. Same thing. It's just the ribs. Nothing moving. Let your gaze follow your hands so you complete that range of motion, even in the neck. And again, 2 more. And last one. All right, open the arms wide. Press the knuckles back. Oh my goodness. Circle sweep. Forward fold. Add the hips, your hinge. Look to the ground, halfway rise. Let the heart come forward. Look back down and push and round up. All right, so we're going to some seated cat and cow now. Inhale, lift. I'm going to separate my feet just a little bit. Inhale, lifting the heart. Now this is going to happen in the low half as well, and then finally the upper body. Tuck the chin towards your chest. So find the tip of the sit bones, roll up. Sit nice and high. You're going to roll to the front of my sit bones just a little bit, and then exhale back. All right, for fun, as you come forward, lift the heels. As you roll back, lift the toes. And again, lifting the heels. Just gently on the legs right here. One more time. And back. Walking the hands back, or the feet back in. To the seated mountain pose, arms out, press the knuckles back, deep breath in. We're going to hinge at the hip again. Look down towards the earth, we halfway rise. Oh my goodness, slide down, press the hands into the shins there. You should feel the back fire on. And then circle sweep all the way up. Look to the right, let the arms float down here. Square the shoulders up parallel to the earth. But then what I want you to tuck the chin, look down towards the earth, and then look up. And we go the other way, same thing. Shoulders parallel, they're going to slide across. Don't move your knees. Keep your knees to the front. Just tuck the chin, and then look to the ceiling. All right, come on back to the front, right leg comes in. All right, circle the ankle. Okay, I'm going to roll back and lift my foot up, but you don't have to do that. But I just want you to see what I'm doing. I'm going to take the instep in and then out. Okay, so bring it in and bring it back out. So it's like you're trying to look at the bottom of the foot and then the outside. Okay, drop the toe, pull them back. All right, and then wiggle your toes. All right, here we go. Send it out and bring it right back in. Bring it up towards the shoulders as best you can. If you want to sit back here, it's okay. That feels better to you. Just see if you can get that knee close to the shoulder as you possibly can. You can grab underneath it. Never works. Okay, and let's leave it out there, nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now swing it out and right back in. And out. And in 2 more. And last one. All right, and drop it down, let it rest there. Sit nice and tall. You're going to hinge here at the hip. Lead with the heart, broad collarbones. Watch this doesn't happen. You want to feel a stretch in the back of the leg. You take that range of motion and roll back up, bring that foot in, and then the other one comes back in. All right. So then again, circle the ankle. Wiggle your toes, a little flex and point, and then we'll do the same thing here. So look towards the instep. And then let's go out. Here we go. All the way up. Press through the heel and right back. Just when I say like you're holding the wall up, You want to hold the wall up with your heel here. So press it out, bring it right back in, as close as you can to the shoulder, whatever feels good. Maybe it's just coming here, it's okay. One more time. And then out. So we're going to hold it there. Let this pull, the weight of your leg, pull you nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then out to the side. Look at that fly. Yeah. Around my...
That's following you.
Sticky feet. All right. All the way down. Walk the feet out. It's landing on my toes. Oh. Oh. And again. All right, let's turn over that left knee right there. And then with these feet nice and wide, I'm going to slide my left hand to the back and look to the left wall. So that's a big stretch right there, as long as you're keeping that right foot there. So press that right baby toe edge of your foot into the ground and keep it pressed down. All right, back over that knee. We're going to hinge at the hip here. So lead with the heart over the right knee. Just hold there for a moment. Deep breath in. Try not to let that right knee move. It's not going to buckle in. Keep it out. And then release downward. Look towards the toes. Push off with that left hand and roll back up. All right, we go the other way. Okay, so if I need to bring this foot in a little bit because I want to keep my knee over the ankle still, I don't want this to roll. So I have to bring that leg in to the side. Okay, just hold right here. And then turn towards that right wall a little bit more. So a little more turn in the shoulders. Left foot is pressed firmly in the ground. All right, we come over that right leg. And we're going to hinge at the hip. We're going to feel this come into the low back. Whatever you like. All right? You don't like it, don't do it. Breathe. Breathe into that low back there. And then release. Take the gaze towards the toes. Push off with your hands and round back up. All the way up. All right. Walking both feet back in. Deep breath in. We're just going to simply stand up today. All right? Here we go. Rise up. How easy was that today? Deep breath in. Here's our vinyasa. We forward fold. Halfway rise. Bring the hands to the shins. Look at that little small dog there in front of you. That little animal, that little child. And then slide down a little bit further. Get a little closer look, but press the hands into your shins just below the knee or the fingertips, whatever works. And we're going to circle sweep. Come all the way back up. Deep breath in. Left arm, right arm slides down and let the fingers creep away from the top hand. And then the other way, same thing. Let the fingers slide down as they reach to the ceiling. And release. All right, let's go around to the back of the chair. Let's have a drink of water. Where's my water? It's over there. All right, so let's have a little cat and cow first. So I'm going to step back. It's like I'm pushing on the grocery cart, so I'm sort of leaning into this a little bit here. And the inhale, bring the heart forward like you're going to look over and see where in the heck you're going, right? Soften the knees, bend the elbows, scoop the tailbone underneath you, tuck the chin towards your chest. There's that nice C shape to your spine. And then we go the other way. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, scooping around the spine. Y'all have room back there? Because we can move forward here if you don't. All right, back row. You okay? Deep breath in. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. All right, step on back to downward facing dog now. Turn that tailbone to the back wall. That means you're going to have to tip the pelvis forward onto the thigh muscles a little more. And see if you can straighten the elbows as somebody starts to pull your tailbone back. It's a great stretch on the shoulders. It may not work for everybody, but you do you and find what's going to feel good, all right? Maybe bend one knee a little bit and then bend the other. See how that feels? You know how I say a little movement sometimes helps you find what feels really good. All right. And then just come to some stillness. Now what I want you to do is splay your fingers out if you can, but take most of the weight onto your feet. So you're going to fire on those core muscles there. Breathe. Come to stillness. Breathe into the back ribs. Super, everybody. All right, take the gaze forward and step on into the chair. Both feet, mountain pose. Heels underneath the sit bones. Take a deep breath in. I'm going to sink into my knees, but keep my back straight here. I'm going to feel a stretch in the low leg. Deep breath in. And exhale back down. Inhale, my back is straight. I'm not hinging at the hip. Just press forward. Come right back in. Exhale down. Again. Exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Let's take the arms out wide. Thumbs up. Press them back. Now, without this hyperextension you see right here, I'm going to keep the tailbone underneath because you've softened the knees and just press the knuckles back. Nice stretch. And the elbows, it's okay. And deep breath in. All right, hands back, rise up onto that right ball of the foot. All right. So using that left foot for balance, of course, but the ball of the foot as well. And let's see if we can just curl the heel in and tap it down. Curl it and tap it down. If you need the chair, use it. And again. So you're starting to firm up this left leg here. It's got to do some of this work, and the toes. Nice. But just to tap it and not put the weight on it. Nicely done. All right, hold it up. Step on back. Right knee over the ankle and back leg is straight. And let's see if we can get that body up right here. Yeah, rise up. Drop your shoulders. Like warrior one. Beautiful. Circle my hands. All right. And then turn the palms out. Bend the elbows. Let the elbows come back and little baby finger draw back. And then we'll cross them in front. Squeeze the elbows inward. A little tuck in the chin. Now remember what hand you have on top, right? Okay, we're going to do it again. Same thing. Turn the palms out. Let that little baby finger press back and the elbows press back. And then put the other hand on top. Did you do it? I'm not sure. All right, deep breath in. Without sinking any deeper into the knee, but hinging at the hip, I want you to come down and then push right back up. Now, if you need that chair, please use it. But don't sink any deeper. Yeah, okay. Come right back up, yeah? And again, use the chair if you need to. So you're going to feel that front leg load up there, right? And again, one more time. All right, both hands on the chair, lift that back heel. All right, so now we're going to sink that back knee and rise back up. So now we work this back leg as well. And again, it's just a lunge. And again, two more. Shoulders are back. Last one. All right, and my heel stays up. It's not moving at all. All right, and let's see if we can hold this high lunge. So you're going to want to sink that back knee just a little bit. Squeeze the inner thighs together here. That'll give you a little more security. Right hand on the chair. Let that left arm reach back. You're looking to the left wall. Lovely. Circle, sweep it back, and we step back to downward facing dog. And again, any movement you need. Oh, different things feel good to me when I do that. And then walk into the chair. And we keep that left heel up. Okay. So we'll try the other side and see if that makes a difference to you. Put a little micro bend in that front leg, in the right leg, and then just curl it in. See if you can tap it down. You'll use it for balance there, just a little bit. It doesn't take much for a little more security there on the ground. And then see if you can do it hands-free. curl it, hold it, and then shoot it back until it'll heel down. So secure the bottom half, front knee over the ankle, back leg is straight. Your eyes back up. Warrior one, lovely. And breathe. This time let's turn the body one way and then the other. So nothing changing in the low half, right? I'm not moving that front knee at all. Squeezing the inner thighs together a little bit. All right. And back. Deep breath in. Exhale. We're going to hinge at the hips, so don't sink any deeper into that front knee at all. You're going to keep that over the knee over the ankle and down and up. Easy enough. Use the chair, one hand on the chair. It's okay. If you want to just take the hands on the thigh, that's okay too. But the point is to hinge at the hip and not sink any deeper into the knee. So firm, that knee is going to stay over the ankle. You get that muscle memory then, so we'll be able to find that warrior one really quickly, warrior two. And one more time. All the way up. All right, lift that back heel right to the ceiling. It's going to stay just like that. We tend to lift it over to the side. You see that in the back there? But what I want you to do is get all the toes on the ground and lift to the ceiling. My back knee is bent. I'm going to sink a little bit deeper and rise back up. It's just a lunge. Use the chair. Maybe you don't need to. All right. See if you can get the body upright here, which means I'm not going to bend very deep. Down and up. A little leg work. And again. All right. And so let's see if we can find our high lunge. So I'll put a little bend in. Drop your shoulders. Squeezing the inner thighs together. If you need that chair, use it. Nobody falls, please. The left hand of the chair, that right arm reaches to the right wall, and you look towards that thumb. And then windmill the arm back to downward facing dog. Goodness. Again, get that movement in if you need it. Bring the hands to the thighs. Okay. Reverse one up. Forward fold. Halfway rise. Slide down. Hold this right here. Yeah. Now while we're here, slide that right arm out to the side. And if you need that chair, get near it. So my knees are bent. I'm looking towards the earth. My left hand is pressing into my shin, but my right arm's out to the side. Turn the thumb to the ceiling and see if you can rotate that arm towards the back wall. We switch to the other side. We're going to stay right here. Press that hand into the shin, and that left hand goes out to the side. I'm looking towards the ground first. Thumb to the ceiling, turn the gaze. Let the arm flow back a little bit more. All right, let's circle sweep and get ourselves out of here. Deep breath in. Oh, here we go. Candlestick pose. Ooh, draw that line up the ceiling. Stretch a little bit higher. Go let those shoulders come up. And everything floats back down. All right, have a drink of water. Come on back. Nice. Okay. So taking the feet wide. A little work on the feet right here. So about chair width apart. Mine are a little bit wider so you can see in the screen. Outside edge, inside edge. Outside edge, inside edge. It's a little rock and rolling in the knee and in the hip and in the ankle as well. So you work where you're comfortable. All right, and then rise up onto the toes. Sit back, lift the toes, and then lift the ball of the feet if you can without rocking back. All right, and again, roll up. Right back down, lift the toes. Lift the ball of the foot. We're going to turn that right toe to the right wall. Left toe stays at the front, and arms come out. Head over heart over pelvis. Yeah. So we're going to anticipate going this way, but we're not going to do that yet, right? Okay. Slide over. Push your hips this way. Hinge at the hip. Yeah. So I'm not sliding my ribs. I'm hinging at the hip. And then see if you can keep the head and everything in alignment here. So there'll be a little tip to your head. Crown of the head to the tailbone is nice and long still. Holding. Slide it right back up. Reach to your neighbor on the left over there. And then reach to your navel on the right. Push the hips to the left. Beautiful. And we windmill the arms. And wherever those fingers land, that's where you keep them. Now, readjust as you need to. Think about this. Broad collarbones, once again, right? And lifting the heart. So we haven't collapsed over in this. We've stayed open. Y'all look so good. Awesome. Be looking down towards the earth. I'm just touching, I'm just resting gently my hands. I'm not putting my weight on that at all. And I have a little bend in this knee here. That helps. Let's bend that knee and come into warrior two. I think that's an easy way to get out of triangle pose. Palm to the ceiling and lift up into reverse warrior. And then let the shoulders just relax here. Yes, yes. All right, we're going to straighten that front leg. Sky archer. Turn the right toe back to the front, both arms up. And bring the hands into the heart, sink into the knees. Press that right hand forward, left hand forward, right elbow back. It don't matter. And come back to the center. Nothing moving from the navel down here. A little twist in the body. And back. It doesn't matter. We're going to do both sides. We're going to do it again. But sink into your knees here. And then one more. All right. Reach to the ceiling. Here's our star pose. Turn that toe. You get back. And situate your feet here. All right. Arms out. We're going to hinge at this hip here. So push the hips to the right wall. And they just travel out. Arms are parallel to the earth. Yeah? Now we come right back up so that tailbone goes right towards the ground. When we hinge at the hip, you want to think about turning the tailbone to your inner thigh here. Here we go. Tailbone goes to the inner thigh, parallel the arms, and we're going to windmill the arms. Wherever they land, they land. Resituate yourself a little bit, but always think broad collarbones and lifting the heart, right? Yeah, so watch that the shoulder doesn't come in and we don't start to collapse here. Lift and open. Nice. Just rest. And breathe. A little micro bend in this knee will help. All right. And we travel into warrior two. So put that knee right over the ankle. Yeah. Perfect. Into reverse, using the chair if you need it. Strong back leg, strong front leg here. Straightening that front leg. Here's our sky archer. Straighten it, but don't let it lock. Yeah. Let that tailbone go back towards the ground. It still might be bumped up here, so drop that right hip and get the tailbone towards the earth. Ooh, you'll feel some good stretching going on when that happens. Nice and tall. All right, toe to the front. Star pose. Lovely. Clap. And walk, step, jump your feet in. You decide. All the way down. Shake out. All right. Have a drink of water. We're going to balance. We're going to do half moon pose. Did you see that moon last night?
Yes. Oh my God, it's like a diamond in the sky.
Oh, it was just beautiful.
So bright.
I don't know, some people could take a good picture. Mine just would look terrible, but I always send a picture to my children, of course, who live out of the country, because I need you to know that you're looking at the same moon we are. I just love that. So I always send them a picture. It's never very pretty. Okay, so half moon pose. We're going to take it just a little different than we've done before. I want you to turn the left toe to the right leg of your chair and use the chair. Hold on to it, for goodness sakes. Now, don't get too close to it. You need to have a little distance to be able to maybe straighten your arm in the beginning. And we're just going to let that back foot pop up. So my toe is facing the right wall there, right? And then see if you can look to the right wall and lift that arm. Maybe you can lift that leg a little bit higher. Now, I'm not going to ask for any more, but if you wanted to slide your hand down, don't try this, everybody. I'm looking at somebody over there that I'm sure she's trying it. Half moon pose. Lots of places to look. Towards the sky, towards the earth. A lot of breath. And that leg lifts as high as you're comfortable. And breathe. All right. Release. Let's drop that back down. Just step it out kind of wide. And then I'm going to bend that back knee, still holding on to the chair. And let that toe lift. All right, we're going to push off that back foot, bring both feet together, and we go the other way. So, long arm here. That left toe faces the right leg of the chair. Did I say that? No. The right leg faces the left leg of the chair. Okay. And then take the weight over that right leg, and then let that back foot pop up. All right? Reaching to the ceiling. And you can stay near the ground, touching the toe, or you can begin to lift it. You can even walk your hand to the seat of the chair if you'd like, but be careful. Hold and breathe. A little micro bend in that supporting leg, right? So don't let that knee lock there. How's the rehab corner doing over there? Super, super. Oh, all right, and lower down, bring that back in. Let's go back to downward facing dog. That's over there, just in case you. They called it that, I didn't. It's cute, I think. Let's take the feet a little wider, maybe wider than chair width. And then push one, hips to one side and then the other, giving yourself a little inner thigh stretch. All right, walking the feet in. Bend the knees, hands on the thighs, tuck the tailbone, round back up. Deep breath. Exhale. I'm going to step in just a little bit because if I need the chair, I want you to have it handy. We forward fold. I'm going to halfway rise here. I'm going to step out to the side of my chair and slide back into chair pose. All right? So you're going to tip the hips, or hinge at the hips right there. Hips go back. Let's take just the left hand at the heart first. I'm going to cross my right hand over. This thumb is going to go back and face the ceiling. Palm faces that left wall, thumb to the ceiling. A little twisted chair. Come back to the center, cross that over. We're going to take the same thing on the other side. Thumb to the ceiling, palm to the right wall. Twisted chair, breathing deep. Nice, 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 everybody. All right, come back. Both hands on the thigh muscles. Tuck the tailbone, little round in the spine. Shoulder rolls around. Deep breath. And all the way down. All right. Slide that right foot behind the left foot. And then see if you can find some balance. Soften both knees if you need to. For me, I'm going to kind of spoon my knees together there. If you've been told to go out across the midline, you know not to do this. Maybe a little bit too much. And if it is, just simply stand there, a little bend in the knees. Feet together makes balance a little more challenging. When you cross them over, the brain doesn't know what to do. So it takes them a minute. It takes it a minute. So just coming back to mountain pose. And then we'll go the other way. See if this is any different. Just behind. I like to put my knees together there, so I'm going to bend my knees. Give me a little more balance. Squeezing the inner thighs together. Hold. And step out to mountain pose. Star pose. Yeah, lovely. Circle down. So nice, very nice. I love things that like that just kind of seem simple enough, but the brain goes, what are you doing? All right. Let's grab a drink and sit on down. We'll do our seated half moon pose too. Okay, back row, did you have enough room back there today? Okay, because I seem like I have a lot of space up here today. Okay.
Get your feet.
Yeah. All right. So edge of the seat. There's the leg of the chair right there. Lean down and grab hold of it there. And then lean into that right sit bone. Maybe see if you can lift that left leg. You can support it there if you wanted to. Or not. or you could extend that leg up. Press through that heel, very strong leg there. And you could keep it low, it's okay. It's all right. All right, back to both sit bones. Let's bring this leg in and over and stretch. Okay. Sit tall. If you can press that low back forward, do so. If you need to be against the back of the chair, that's okay too. But I'm going to support this leg. You may want to open it up. You want to hinge at the hip. But just breathe. Imagine that hip had a lung, and so you're going to breathe into your hip there. That's what I'm trying to do. The other way. Grab that leg of the chair. Hold on firmly. We're going to lift that right sit bone and that right knee if that's accessible. And then maybe out it goes, and maybe up it goes, or maybe it stays right here. Okay, your choice. But you have fired on those core muscles in order to get yourself into this position. Now make it look like it's really comfortable. Broaden the collarbones, lift the heart. Ta-da! That's beautiful. As we sit down, keep this leg up, and in it comes. Over if you want, down to the ground is fine. Tip of the sit bones there. And again. Oh, this feels so much better on this side to me. Down. Let's walk the legs out. We're going to drop one knee down towards the ground. A little stretch in those hip flexors. Let's see if we can go, hold on to the back of the chair here, if you will. And then take the gaze towards that left wall, maybe towards the back here. And what happened? Okay. Yep. All right. Coming the other way, same thing. Drop that knee down towards the earth. Just reposition. The other place I teach, they have slippery chairs, and this is really nice. This is a little more challenging in this. That knee drop down, grab hold. See if you can look towards the back wall. All right, now let's just stay facing this way. We're going to bring that other leg in and sit on the chair. I'm going to take seated twisted chair pose in the chair, okay? So I want you to hinge at the hip. It's like you're looking out about 6 feet. Cross the arm that's closest to the back of the chair over, and then look to the front. You're going to do the same thing we do when we're standing, right? Lovely. Hinge at the hip here. Broad collarbones. Oh, wow. Lovely. I'd take a picture and I would take the chair out of everybody's in the picture. It'd be fabulous, wouldn't it? Love it. This should be feel like a really good twist. All right, and then release. Let's come back. We'll go the other way. I was just going to twist this way, but I thought, no, let's just try this. Okay, so same thing here. The hand that's closest to the back of the chair, you're going to cross it over. Turn to the front, hinge at the hip here. Yeah, I'm going to rest my elbow there. Thumb to the ceiling, palm facing me. Yes, lovely. And breathe. One more breath. All right, and then lift back up. All right, very nice. Sit on back against the back of the chair. Legs out in front. Wiggle them. And let's just try this. Cross the, let's see, that's the left leg over the right. And then I'm going to pull my right leg over towards the right a little bit more. See if I can get a stretch up this little fascia, or this swath of fascia that goes from the knee all the way up into the back, looking to the left wall as well. All right, we go the other side, same thing. So that right goes over top of the left, and then let that left foot go over a little bit more. So just see if you can lengthen. For me, I even sort of open it up there a little bit. Sit nice and tall. Look to the right wall. Come on back to the front. Arms up. Lean against the back of the chair. Keep the hands behind the head. Open the chest a little bit more. And then if you want to get your feet on the ground, go ahead and do it. And we'll just release everything down. So bring the head in. Don't want to fall back. And close your eyes. Come into that magic time where it is just your breath. And those endorphins are racing through your body. See if you can come to stillness except for your breath and the rhythm of your heart. And just imagine you are inside this singing bowl. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And bringing the hands together at your heart, drop your chin to your chest. You're not getting any older. You're not getting any younger. You've never been this old. So make this day count. Better get it right. Namaste, friends. Nice work. Nice work. Half moon pose was glorious. All right. Have a good day. It's Wednesday. I'll see y'all next week for a pretty normal week again. I have a couple of tickets left for the chicken barbecue. The penny jar is up there. There's a schedule up there. And let me know if you hear anything more about. I'm curious, who has independent health? Anybody? Let me know if you hear anything about it. That should be coming out soon too. I'm curious. Yeah. Blue Cross Blue Shield is dropping.
Yeah, but it's independent health.
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know
So,
yet.
I mean, it's going to go away.
Thank you. Which is really sad.
It really affects everything.
Well, that's why I'm switching. That's why I'm switching. Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to go on too.
Well, they've got independent health rate.
Just make it so they may, yeah, they may. You sure can. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? Why don't you swing these to my I don't have my
I couldn't really yell. That's okay. You'll all be very sad. But I'll change how this turns too. Well, exactly. That's what yeah. So it's all my grandmother's house and works all yeah. Yeah, I get it. I'm in Sweetwater. Oh, I see.
This is fine.
Maybe I'll carry it all the way down.
Okay. Well,
Not a big deal. I can still do it, Jackie.